Alright, welcome back. It's gonna be a fun episode.
The festival finally came, and after
We
all
might
my
beat
hard
it,
work,
I don't know.
I was
We'll
ready
see
to
how
put
quick it
down my
goes.
tools and pick up a fork.
It's
The
not a
smell
long
as I
game.
walked
I
the
very
main
easily could have beaten it in one play
Each stall was
play
selling food
session,
even more delicious
but I
than
just
the
didn't want to
last.
have like an hour-long video. But I don't want to make this a stupidly crazy amount of videos either, since it's so short.
Competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit.
But this feels like it'll be a good number. 3 or 4. Can't
All
remember.
of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour?
Probably.
Helena was supposed to help me run the store today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Carmen was stirring so furiously she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
What's your special?
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
Come on now. We don't get days off. What is this? We're here to make money.
Oh, her recipe is a bit smudged.
Well,
Never
that's
mind.
fine.
I'm sure whatever I put in will be fine.
Looks like it's going to be pretty easy to read. Alright, so take this, put together a little camping stove. Oops. Let's put these on there. That's pretty easy to assemble stove, no screwdriver or nothing. Not sure why it came in so many pieces. Come on, go over there. There we go.
It all fits. Now
It didn't even
on
make
to
me do a
gas.
little screw down or nothing. Well, I guess I gotta turn the gas on first. How do I? I'm just laying that on its side over here while I'm getting a match. Well, this seems a little. How do I? How do I? There it goes. Okay, you don't have to. I kept clicking. Let me put this match out. Well, that's an infinitely burning match. Interesting. Okay, so now we grab the pot. This thing. Put the pot on it. How does this work? It's not very clear on what I do. Okay, there we go. 1 pint of stock. Half a stick. I don't have any more food ingredients. Wait, this thing got instructions on it? That's kind of fun. So now what the heck do we do? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Do I pick up the ingredients? That's super unclear about what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Why do I not have the stock on, the hot? There we go. There we go. Okay, now I guess we're waiting for it to boil.
I think that pot is really boiling now. Smells great if I say so myself.
It's a pot of stock.
Here are the ingredients that Carmen's given me.
You didn't do anything. You just added chicken to it. I mean, I don't even think it's a chicken. I think it was literally just... I think it's literally just a thermos. Who knows what's in the thermos? Add half a stick. What's half a how much is half a stick? 4, I guess, because it's got 4 over there. Broccoli, 2. Handful of chopped tomatoes. Needs a handful. 5, I guess.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
Plenty of half a carrot. Okay, so that's the stock. Half of a carrot, broccoli, handful of tomatoes, 3 wild mushrooms, and plenty of. So that's Could that say onion? I guess it says onion. We'll find out in a second. It's the only ingredient I have left. Guess we're about to find out. I guess that's it. We're about to figure it out.
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time, as a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen anxiously.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Well, you've certainly earned yourself a loyal customer in my daughter. We have a few more
Okay.
meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together.
What an
the
interesting
was doing
festival.
them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful about it.
Yes, I know. Even
That's
when I was a kid,
relatable.
she pushed me when no one else did.
Sorry, I'm not doing a lot of talking. I'm just super engrossed in the storyline.
But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
We got story arcs resolving and stuff. Like, good stuff. Good stuff. What do we got going on here?
The festival finished. I only had one day left before I had to catch my train and leave Bella Riva behind. I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bella Riva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
What's the fuss about?
Maria! My favorite sous chef. Come on through.
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be.
Good for her.
Even
What success?
Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record
Fancy.
player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do. I wanted to give her this, to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids.
Good for them.
Do you think it has one last tune in it?
I think it's got all the last tunes in it. Even though, if it's the last tune, you don't want that. Where's the power button? There's the power button.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Yeah, we should. That speaker sounds like crap.
Connected properly. I should check the wiring. The speaker isn't connected properly.
Everything else sounds to be good though. So, that's good. Let's see, let's go ahead and take these out. Oh, okay. And perfect.
There's a problem? This wiring isn't connected properly.
Oh, I love these puzzles. Alright, so your power comes in, goes over there to that. That spins that. And then we'll piggyback that power into the speed selector. Man, this thing. Okay.
That's the speed dial connected. Now
And
we
then
should be able to
this
change
should
it.
be on the volume. And the speaker would just be, oh, there it is. Powered from that. How did this even get all messed up like
that
this?
should do it. This record should play beautifully.
Okay, let's find out.
It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
Alright. Oh, I have to choose. Oh, I'm excited. So we've got a US 76B. Let's get that motor pulled out.
If I turn the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
Why would I be able to hear it if I turn the volume up? I didn't put a motor back in yet. 5.7. Model U, Model U, Model U. Model 5. Does it tell me any information on this? So that's got that facing that way. That's got that facing that way. That's got that facing that way. We're gonna go with this one. And for the sole reason of its color. It matches the case. And this is, did we make a good choice?
The speaker isn't connected properly.
It is spinning in the right direction. Wait, what? Speaker's connected properly? What are you talking about? Let's go put this back together. How do I... There we go.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
What do you mean the speaker's not connected properly? Oh, I didn't have to take that off this entire time. Well, wait, what would I be connecting it to? This doesn't make any sense. Your speaker wire to your speaker wire. Yeah, that's correct. I'm 100% confident this thing is going to work now. Then I'm going to put it completely back together.
The speaker isn't connected properly.
How is it not connected properly? Oh, I like how it scratched when I did that. Yeah, that goes there, that goes there. How is this not connected properly?
The speaker isn't connected properly.
What the heck are you
Wiring.
what the heck are you talking about, lady?
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Can I take anything else out of here? What else can we take out of here? Looks like we can take it completely down. Okay. Speaker to speaker. Power. 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 Belt. Play. Oops. Oops, stupid thing. Here we go.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at
What
the
will
correct speed.
remain of these days?
I don't know what the heck was going on with this thing.
The
Still a
sweetest
few
word
parts missing.
I've ever heard.
Ooh, loving the song.
What will remain
Put the cover back on so the record won't get scratched.
Surely want to know, where did you go? Why'd you leave me alone?
That's a long song they made for this. Man, I can't believe they went through all this effort for a song in a game menu screen.
What will remain of the smiles, the ones that stole my heart that day?
Wow, this is long. This is nice. What commitment.
Surely want to know, why did you go? Why'd you leave me
Alright,
alone?
we're gonna go ahead and continue. Because that song's going on for a long time.
Tune must have caught Helena's ear as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years, inseparable once again. Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be. I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voice. The silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
Alright. Now, we'll do the next one, I guess. Lost count of how many episodes I made. It's kind of doing it on the fly. Normally I write the things down. So I'm not sure how this video is going to be edited. Hopefully there's not just like a 5-minute video somewhere in the middle.
I figured I could squeeze
But
in one
we'll see
final
what we
job
got.
before I had to leave.
Appreciate y'all hanging out with me through this.
When I arrived, I found Joseph tidying up.
This has been a charming and fun little game. I know I've said that several times, but that's just the only word I have for it.
Happily testing out her screw driving skills on the back of her cassette deck.
Just an adorable little game.
You've made quite the impression. Isabel, Izzy, tells me...
Kind of
you
cool to
could
play a
be
puzzle game that has such a deep storyline.
I'm sure she could be anything she wanted if she put her mind to it.
She could. She's a brilliant child. Spending the day with her at the festival, I haven't had so much fun in ages. I wanted to give her something before she starts to forget.
Inside, the house was
Oh, no.
transformed. flooded
Getting
with
something
light
deep here,
and
probably.
sounds of the garden. It felt alive again. This would be my last repair in Bellariva, but it felt like it was the house that had really been restored.
It's a music box. It used to play beautifully, but now when I wind it up, nothing happens.
Well, we're going to take care of that.
I'd love for Izzy to hear it sing again. Can you help?
Oh, yeah. We gotcha. First things first. Must use the key. Use the key. I'm not sure how we're going to fix this old photo that's who knows how old. Guess we just magically have that
Maria,
lying around.
Could you add this family picture of us?
Of course, I would love to add that family picture of you. Would absolutely love to. How do I? Oh, I gotta glue it, of course. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Even though we're screwing it in. So I don't know why the heck we're gluing and screwing in. But hey. It's your world, I'm just living in it. Interesting. There's the screws. That's where they was hiding them. Man, it kind of makes you move it every time because like you put the screwdriver down, so you click on it, move it, screwdriver goes over, and you just hope that you're in a position where you can see it. Okay. Now what am I supposed to do? Oh, the top can come off. Let's see how this mechanism looks. Okay. Looks pretty good. I've actually taken apart these things. This is messed up, but... And the cylinder's broken actually now that I look at it. And the spring's messed up. Yeah, no. She did a number. But we're gonna get her going. I like how we just have a new music sim. That's the most unbelievable part, that we just had another music symbol. Okay. Now, let's wind her up and find out if she works. Nope. But now will work.
Perfect. The mechanism is good as new.
Stupid thing. Stupid thing. Go upright. There we go. Oh yeah. There would have been, it feels like more screws to this too. This feels like a very light number of screws for a project like this. Okay. See, but like it let me that, you know, just go, oh yes, that must be what you wanted to do.
I think that's everything back together again. I should play it to make sure.
Yes, I should.
My wife used to sing this song to Izzy each night before bed.
I'm not sure why you take the bird out if it goes in the bottom. Why it was in the tray. I guess this is just a drawer, and that happened to fit in it.
I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say good night.
What a fun box. Oh, I like how it still let me act like I could set it down there. I guess that's just how the engine's displaying the image. Still running some in the background. I don't know.
Working all the time.
But I don't know. That's
Izzy needs me
the
more
fascinating thing that I love about
especially
games
now
is
there's
like
the two of us.
I started looking into potentially trying to make my own,
My daughter
but just
comes first.
learning about how the UIs and how games are made, and like it's fascinating.
I'll never ever get bored of you, Dad.
Izzy came running into the room where Joseph scooped her up and onto his shoulders. She gazed at the music box, her eyes shining. I'd never seen her look so happy.
Thank you, Maria, for everything. The things you fixed for me. I'm so glad to have them back.
Joseph was a good father, and I could tell he was determined to be an even better one. When it came down to it, that was all any of us wanted. A second chance to make something right. My time in Bellariva was almost over, but the before I left, I knew there was something of my own I needed to fix.
Ooh, what are we fixing? Are we gonna call our parents? Probably. But I tell you what, we're gonna find out in the next episode. Alright, welcome. Welcome back to the next episode. Final episode.
My time in Bellariva was almost at an end. Another chapter finished in a story whose ending I hadn't felt ready to write. The people I'd met, the items
We've met 4
I'd
people.
restored, they taught me so much about
Yeah, we've met
what was
4
really
people.
important. Pulling out my suitcase from beneath the bed, I remember
I meet more
the day
people
I
driving to
stole
work.
it from my parents' shop. The day I left. Afterwards, I was too ashamed to call them, to apologize. It was a guilt I'd been carrying around every day since. As I packed, I knew that it was up to me to find a way to lighten the load.
Oh yeah, time to pack. Making the game end with me packing. Oh, excellent choice.
Elena gave me these
Oh.
designer shirts. Not sure I'll pull them off as well as she does.
What do I... There we go.
My parents would love Bellariva. Maybe I can convince them to make the trip. My train
Ooh,
ticket.
the secret recipe.
Can't believe it's time to leave Bellariva behind. The recipe for Carmen's special. I'm under strict instructions to guard it with my life. Izzy gave me this in exchange for my repair manual. She'll be a pro in no time.
Wait, there was just a book that magically taught you how to
Joseph's
redo all
idea
of this
of
and
light
do all
reading
this?
For the train. It does look thorough. The soundtrack to my travels. I'll be listening to this on the journey.
Boop.
My suitcase was full, but it was my heart that felt heavy as I made my way to the station. I was sorry to be leaving Bellariva behind, but I hoped that in my own small way I'd made a difference.
Oh, you'd made all the difference.
Elena and Carmen's reunion was possible because they'd learned to overcome their differences. Joseph had realized he shouldn't let his grief or his work get in the way of his relationship with Izzy. They'd each learned to see things from someone else's perspective. Maybe it was time I saw things through my parents' eyes. I knew it would be easier to jump on the next train, put even more distance between us, but I finally felt ready to talk to them. I just didn't know if they would feel the same. Did I even remember their number? I wasn't sure until I reached for the phone and it all came flooding back.
Yep, feel that. Oh no, we have to hear the phone call.
Mom? Dad?
Maria? Is that you?
Okay, good. I was about to say, oh no, don't make us listen to this heartfelt conversation. I'm not ready for it. Ooh, I love this. How you can scroll through the credits instead of them just scrolling by. Excellent touch. I don't think I've ever seen a game do anything like that. Love it. Love it. Very creative.